So before I begin this video, I just want to say that by the screenshot on your screens right now, I have already obtained my diamond camo on my snipers. I got it round about half an hour ago, and I've been grinding it quite a lot, but I only played 2 games in this episode, and it's based around the SVG 100 if you couldn't tell already. So anyways, I just wasn't recording it, so I ended up taking a screenshot of it. So I could, before we begin, I'll just show you a clip of me ending up getting it, which I know isn't the best of quality, but it's just the best gameplay I have, because I had 1 kill to go and I was just striving for it, and then there we go, I ended up getting it. I was changing to my BRM because that's what I'm going for next. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. Yo my love drops, LavaGuava here, and welcome back to another video on the road to dark matter. And no scope there. So in the last episode I was just doing my PO6, and now I'm on to my SVG currently, which I'm Prestige 8, level 15, and I've also completed my Gorgon, and I'm pretty close to my combat knife as well. So I'm not high enough level currently to get my SVG in gold, but I'm just going for the Blessed Firsties currently because I haven't got a single one and it seems really hard to do, which I'm quite annoyed at because I've been trying to do it for quite a long time and still none. And I still haven't got any bloodthirsties with it, even when I was getting my one-shot kills, because it's quite a hard weapon to use, to say the least. So that's basically like just what I wanted to say just there, but I just wanted to talk about the fact that the Division, I've not been playing that a lot, although I'm still kinda shaky on continuing it because it's one of my favourite games, but it just seems as if there'd be no point since I'm already such a high level anyways, because I'm already level 22 and it would just make no sense if I were to jump from level 5 to level 22 straight away, and it would just seem pointless. And if you really want to see it again, all you really have to do is just, I would say, I could start a new character. That's a possibility. I could start a new character and start it again. I could try and get it at level 5 and get it as close as possible to the last time anyway, which I would say I would enjoy, but I think I already have a character that's like level 6, which if you wouldn't really mind that, then I guess that's the closest I would get it anyway. Because with Black Ops 3, the only video I've really been doing is the dark matter thing, really, because it's really the easiest thing to upload, because all I have to do is like 2 games anyway and just talking over them, which also I feel as if this type of format isn't really my thing, because I normally just keep on talking about the same things, which really is due to the fact that I don't really have anything to talk about really. So I just thought that while I was at it, I may as well just bring up a topic anyways that's been on my mind for quite a while, which is reaction channels. So as you know, reaction channels are quite a hated community, to say the least, on YouTube, because of like Jinx and Tyron Magnus, which are the two worst by far because they're just hated. Because normally when you're doing a reaction video, you're supposed to really react, but it seems as if the react part of reaction videos are just out, and it's as if they're just not there, which I feel that is annoying to see, because some people just watch it purely for the video itself, but I would rather just watch the video itself than rather just watch someone react to it if all they're going to do is just nod and smile and talk at the end of the video, like, with hardly any meaning at all, which really it's a lot of people's most hated thing, which I would say that it's up there with me, but yet again, if they're getting popularity off it, then of course they're going to continue with it, but they're going to be really hated because of the fact that it is really stupid what they do, because it just seems as if a lot of people really hate it, and if they really want to keep doing it, then no one can stop them. But I guess that the only way you can really stop them is just stop watching their videos, and maybe they'll change up the format, because also it just seems as if there's a lot of like buzz on these type of channels, which I can completely understand, because I hate them as well personally, because it seems as if they just steal other people's videos and just put them at the bottom right, and then just start doing the nodding and their stupid like speaking for 2 seconds and then just going off it again, which they really shouldn't be doing, which is really stupid and annoying because of the fact that wait, sorry there, just had to check something there. Sorry if you just heard that noise there, I'm not sure what it was. So anyway, with the channels like Jinx and Tyron Magnus, the videos that they steal, it seems as if they're trying to make it out that the videos that they're reacting to don't have a lot of reaction points on it, which I would say that some of the videos aren't meant to be reacted to, because it's like no reaction at all, which it seems as if they just pick out them videos in particular that have nothing going on in them apart from maybe some edgy points in it, none that are really like highlighting a lot of things, because if it's highlighting a lot of things then generally it would be left to another channel to do it. Like, also it just seems as if like there's a lot of channels that do it, and then you've got the reaction channels that are purely hated purely on the fact that they just steal other people's videos and just nod at the video, and it just seems pointless. I would say it just seems really pointless for them to be doing a reaction if it's barely a reaction and just more of a nod, which after the video they try and describe it, but it really seems as if they don't really pay attention to it much anyways, which really annoys me. It's not the fact that they're just doing hardly anything, it's the fact that it's as if they're not even watching the video and they're just nodding along, which is why you see like Jinx gets a lot of hate, because he's mainly the one that nods and Mangus just can follow on. But it just seems as if all of them are like hated, which is rightly so, because they shouldn't be reacting and putting in the title reaction if it's barely a reaction, which I know that most of them weren't even a reaction in the first place. So you've got the reaction channels that really hated, but then you've got the Fine Bros, which also the situation with the Fine Bros was actually like an internet uproar because of the fact that they were trying to license reactions, which I would say that if you're going to try that and you're the Fine Bros, then maybe with your popularity comes a bit of skill, if you know what I mean. Like, you've got to try and... They were trying to, like, say it as if, like, screw you. Because it's as if they were just doing it, and then it just sounded as if they were trying to sneak in a little... You have no idea what we are talking about, we're just going to say it for the fact that we're saying it, so deal with it. It really seems like the way it was. Anyway, which I don't think people took it lightly. And with the whole React World thing, copyright, React, and trying to go in depth about like, oh, this is licensing, this is copyright, two different things. You make a React World thing, we help you, we support you, but at the same time saying screw you, because we just want your money, basically. Because all the revenue, it just seems like, also as well as all of that, you've got the network and the like Freedom Network. I watch a channel called Mr. Beast, which I don't think a lot of people have heard of him. He only has 20,000 subs, but he's actually quite good with finding a lot of stuff to talk about, and I just feel as if when he talks about all the stuff, most of it is true, and he speaks a lot of truth in his words. So when he makes a video, like for example he made a video about like why do YouTubers ask for likes, which it seems as if it was stating a lot of truth, sorry there. It seems as if he was stating a lot of truth, and you could tell that he was trying to like really speak about it, and it seems as if he wasn't really too keen on the fact that people were saying that it's not really the fact that they just get money off of likes, because they know that they don't get money off the likes, but it just seems as if it's some people's ways of just getting out of it. Then the question is like dreaded among YouTubers, which I really don't understand why, but I can see it from like a business perspective. But if you're a YouTuber, you don't really have to think of like your business straight away, because it isn't just about like business type things that come first, it's about the content that you produce, and the content always has to come first in my eyes. Although some people might see it differently, which I can totally see in one way and see it in another way, because if people are going to be focusing on money more than their content more, then it's just like what people say, that the fact that people don't really do it for the fact that it's for fun, because, well, personally I do it for fun, because I used to do it, and safe to say that it wasn't really my type of thing back then, because all my videos weren't up to par with everything that I was trying to do, because whenever I was trying to do a video it would just change into something completely different, because all I used was an iPad camera and occasionally a laptop camera, like a webcam, just to record gameplay, which I did with Origins, Mob of the Dead, Bunnies, countless things. Which then for Christmas last year I ended up getting a Elgato, which seemed to be the greatest thing to ever happen, because at the start of it I didn't know how to set it up, but it turned out that I had one of the cables wrong, So then when I tried to set it up again, it worked, and then voila, I started my new YouTube channel, and I've actually been getting into making my own thumbnails more, because it just seems a bit more fun knowing that you're doing them yourself and you don't get someone to help you with it, because with help comes the fact that people will still say that you should do it, and if you can do it off your own terms, then it's better on you, it's better on everyone else, it's better on the people who make it for you, and it's better on people who are wanting to do it on you, because maybe you don't want it done, and yet again, making it is your decision, but yet again, it seems as if it isn't really working with me, because I'm just not really working that well, because yet again I'm just not been able to upload, although I'm going to be able to upload soon again. It still won't be daily, but hopefully it can turn into a bit of a daily thing, which would be nice, because also I've been trying to do it for a long time coming, which I used to always promise that you would get daily videos, which now I know that that was really stupid of me, because I know and I knew from the first place that nothing would be daily anyways, which is why I've not really tried to say much that I'm going to be uploading daily, unless I know that I've got videos already recorded and pre-recorded, which once I do make videos, I might, let's just say that, I don't know, Thursday for example, on Thursday I would record 3 videos, and then from them 3 videos I would record them on a daily span, which in the first video, if I knew that I was recording 3 videos in a day, I would say that there's going to be daily uploads until this date, which is how I've always ran my thing, because I feel as if a guarantee is better than having nothing, and if you know that it's going to happen, then it's always a good thing to know that you're going to be getting a video, which is why I always try to say that if I'm going to be uploading this, then I'm going to be uploading it daily, because this day until this day is going to be just videos, and I already have the videos planned out, which although that's the way that I've ran it, it's not always the way that it's going to work, which is annoying, but it's true, because time isn't always on my side, and like school isn't always on my side, but now that I've got a holiday for 2 weeks, I have got a lot more time to create videos, which I'm going to be happily doing, because I just feel as if it's been a long time since I've tried to record daily, which I'm thinking that I'm going to try and record daily for a whole week, and if I don't, then I promise I'll have to make, well, in fact I'll let you decide what you really want, because what I was thinking is that if I don't upload for a whole week, then I have to do some sort of, like, I'm not even sure, like embarrassing challenge or something, which it has to be doable in the first place. That is one thing, it has to be doable, which if it isn't doable, then I'm not doing it, because I can't do it. I mean, like, if you can't do something and people are telling you to do it, then of course you can't do it. So if the thing that you guys are suggesting is realistic, then of course I'll do it, but if I can't do it, which I think I won't be able to, because, but if I can do it, which is the thing that you all want to know, if I can do it, then of course I'm going to try it, but try not to be a bit too crazy with your suggestions, because I know that it can be a bit wild suggesting things like that, which I know is not a good idea, because I just know that I'm not doing it anyway. So, also with the daily uploads, just no, it's not, probably not gonna happen unless I can think of videos to do, really, because one of the main reasons why I haven't been uploading is because I've been trying to think of video like ideas and I can't think of any ideas, which is really annoying because I've been really wanting to upload for quite a while anyway, but the only thing I can really come up with is the Road to Dark Matter and the fact that I can't even do the Minecraft. The fact that I can't even do the Minecraft is quite a bit annoying, because I could try and maybe work on the world, but it just wouldn't really turn out well because I've been not doing Minecraft at all, and I've just not been on Minecraft in a while. So yeah, that's really all I really wanted to say. I'm probably just going to keep, at the end of this game is going to be the last game, because I can't remember whether I've done 1 or 2 or not, I'm not too sure. Anyways, because I don't remember. Anyways, I feel as if I've said anyways a million times in this video. So basically that's just going to wrap it up once this video ends. Well, not once the video ends, once the game ends. Which, perfect timing. So that is, well, I guess. Oh, that actually took quite a while to end that. 20 minutes. And, oh.
With the upgrade, you never stood a chance.
Which annoying. I don't want. I'm just gonna try and